In a metropolitan city, Zara worked as an associate in a marketing firm. Just like many, her 80 work hours a week is filled with a hectic work schedule, numerous meetings, and endless deadlines. Zara has always been the kind of person who followed the rules, met expectations, and never strayed from the path laid out for her. At her job, she wore crisp blazers and nodded through all the meetings about brand engagement and market trends. Her parents called it a safe life. Her boss called it adequate. But Zara? She called it slow suffocation. She clocked into her marketing job every day. Not that she liked it or not, but for the simple math of bills and EMIs that wouldn't pay themselves. But the pressure was relentless. Her boss's critical eye, her parents' disappointment when she wasn't promoted fast enough, and worst of all, the gnawing emptiness inside her. Then, on a rain-soaked Tuesday, the axe fell. Zara, we have to let you go. It's not performance-based, just restructuring, the manager says. She could see his words blurred into the white noise. Feeling shook, she packed her belongings. That rainy night, in her apartment, wrapped up in a blanket immersed in thoughts. Who am I without this job? The question haunted her. She began applying for jobs. Days turned into weeks, and rejections piled up. Her mom noticed this, and to distract her, asked her to help with making dinner. Something shifted. The sizzle of onions in the butter and the rhythmic chop of fresh coriander. The way her hands moved instinctively, measuring spices without thought and adjusting flavors like second nature. Her mother smiled. You've always loved this, haven't you? Zara says, yeah, not like it's a big deal. As she said this, a memory flashed. Zara at 12, grinning as her grandfather praised her for perfectly blending the tang and sweetness in a soup. He would teach her to knead dough and have fun cooking. Oh, those days, she thought. When did I stop doing what made me happy? This was the moment she knew what she wanted from life. With time on her hands, Zara began cooking, not just meals, but experiences. She recreated her grandfather's recipes, infused them with modern twists, and posted pictures in her social media page. She had been posting for about 8 months consistently, and then came the unexpected, a viral post. Friends and neighbors begged her to cater their functions and events. Your hands are gifted, people told her post the events. But her father's words stung. Cooking? That's not a career, Zara. What will people say? For the first time, she pushed back. Who people? And what if this is what I'm really meant to do? She went ahead to enroll herself in a culinary school, welcoming her to late nights, burnt dishes, and hot oil burns. The pressure was different now, not crushing, but challenging. She thrived in it. Within 2 years, Zara's pop-up dinners were the talk of the neighborhood. Post-graduation, she was hired as a chef at a top restaurant in town. For the first time, Zara didn't dread Mondays. The kitchen's heat, the symphony of clattering pans, even the burns on her wrists didn't feel oppressive. Months later, a food critic's glowing on her signature dishes review led to an investor's offer. Open your own place, we'll back you. What? Me? Haha, no way. I am just a cook who got lucky. But as the words left her mouth, she thought, was I really just lucky? Or had I been ignoring the hunger in my gut, the one whispering, why not you? The question hummed in her veins, louder than doubt. Her hands trembled. Her inner self wanted it. But why did it feel like standing at the edge of a cliff? She listened to her gut and said, yes. From that moment, Zara attacked her dream with the same precision as her knife work, testing recipes until her hands ached, curating menu and handpicking each tool like assembling her arsenal. Her restaurant, Spice and Soul, became a sensation, a fusion of tradition and innovation, just like her journey. One evening, as she stood in her bustling kitchen, a familiar face walked in, her former boss. I heard about this place, had to see it for myself, he said, taking a bite of her signature dish. His eyes widened. Zara, this is incredible. You were wasted in marketing. She laughed. I needed to be pushed out to find my way in. 2 years later, Spice and Soul won prestigious awards for Best New Restaurant. Her tamarind glazed short ribs and saffron induced dark chocolate tart, turning heritage spices into groundbreaking cuisine. Every Sunday, Spice and Soul transformed into a classroom of melted chocolate and laughter. Her workshops weren't just about baking, they were edible rebellions. Burn the first batch, she'd laugh. That's how you learn. And when amateur bakers pulled out golden croissants from the oven, their triumphant grins mirrored her own journey. To the ones unsure about this being a career, Zara says, choose whatever, but do it because it sets your soul on fire, not because it's expected of you. Sometimes, life has to break you to remake you. Also, the greatest purpose is hidden in the pressure you thought would destroy you. Outside, the kitchen hummed with activity, the clatter of pans, the laughter of her team, and the aroma of spices weaving through the air. Zara's soul knew this is where she was always meant to be. The same hands that once filed reports now plated edible rebellions, gold-dusted, chili-kissed, and unapologetically hers. When was the last time you ignored practicality and listened to what truly lights you up? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.